Welcome to Heat Check. We're going to look at the top 10 highest selling vintage denim items over the last 2 weeks on eBay. This video is sponsored by WeBuyOldJeans.com.
All right, coming in at number 10, we have this rare vintage Tony Alamo Memphis Sun Records bedazzled denim jacket. Yeah, it's not pronounced Alamo, it's like Alamo. Something like that. Anyway, this guy's crazy. If you don't know, he's the leader of a cult and in the 80s, and but also designed crazy bedazzled denim jackets. So here's another picture. Really cool, like dope jacket. And Jerry Lee Lewis right there. So yeah, I believe we've actually had some of these jackets actually being close to making the list, but I don't know if anyone have ever made the list. But this week we have 2 of them. This one right here sold for $1,200. Now at number 9, we are back to sort of normal fare here. We have this 1950s 507 XX Type 2 in a beautiful condition. Obviously they don't have a patch anymore, but still excellent color left in this thing. A little bit of wear there. Let's take a look. Oh, there's a hole. That's unfortunate. But otherwise, like in good condition. Really good color all around. Let's see what the size is. 20 inches. Let's shoulder him. Pit to pit 18, so 36. Not the greatest, but not bad. After 32 bids, this one sold for $12.25. Then at number 8, this just keeps happening. Weird stuff ending up on this list. Here we have the 1990s Jinko denim skater punk pants, big baggy. But look at this, size 28 by 30, like, so pretty small. But these things are going crazy right now. The boxing glove thing was definitely a really dope and interesting part of the Jinko stuff. These are a very highly sought after design. So I guess that makes some sense. This one sold for $12.74.99, just what they're asking for. So another week we have where we have Jinko on the list. This is getting out of control. And then back to normal reality. I do want to apologize if my audio is a little bit off. My microphone is currently busted, so we're just using what's on the computer. Here we have the Big E 505. This is, late 60s, early 70s. This is a hard pair to come by. These were a bit hotter a few years ago, but they're so hard to come by in like good sizes and stuff that they'll end up here, no doubt. This one has a little bit of like some sort of darker discoloration, but you'll live with that. It looks like it was hemmed at one point, and maybe they let the hem out. But that's just what it looks like. I'm not positive. Curiously enough, this is not selvage. This has got the overlock inseams, or maybe that's just wear from the boot. I don't know. But either way, it's otherwise a beautiful pair of jeans. The 505 is definitely a hard one to come by. Let's take a look. We can actually see a date here. Looks like 1972, so a later Big E for certain. So beautiful pair. This one sold for 13 bids and $1,275.
So if you think you have a pair of jeans that might end up on this list, we recommend you check out WeBuyOldJeans.com. These guys are the best in the business. They can give you appraisals, they can help you with research, or they can make an offer on your jeans. They offer reasonable prices and great customer service. So we highly recommend our friends over at WeBuyOldJeans.com.
Then we have some representation from Lee. I think we're going to have such a variety of brands today. It's pretty amazing. Pretty incredible. This Lee denim jacket, the 101J, a classic, beautiful Lee denim jacket. Probably my second favorite. Actually, I might prefer this to a Levi's jacket, to be completely honest. But this one looks like it's in fantastic condition and a pretty good size, 42. I mean, one wash, dead stock almost, maybe. Like, that's what it feels like. Pretty amazing. Shoulder to shoulder, the pit to pit, 22 inches. So 44 inches around there. Pretty nice. This one is great. We don't normally see them this high, but we don't normally see them this good either. So this one sold for $1,300. Now I told you we'd see another one, and here we go. Another Tony Alamo vintage denim jacket. We have the Batman, the Nicholas and Keaton back graphic. Like, this is so cool. This is a cool jacket. Like, incredible. Like, we got the, like, is it like the little glue, the little plastic pieces like you iron on? Is that what that is? You can see the Alamo buttons there. I guess they manufacture their own denim jackets. I'll have to do more research. Yeah, it looks like plastic that they put underneath a like a heat transfer type thing. There is the interior label. Yeah, if you came across one of these, you would definitely have some value in your hands. I imagine there are some designs that do go way harder and are way more expensive. But this one right here, for the Batman, went for $1,300, so not too bad and not too shabby itself. So back and forth we go from normal Levi's to something bizarre. But here's back to Levi's. We have a Levi's 501 XX, size 28 by 33, big E50s. We see these a lot. There are some defects this one, but the size is a bit small, but the 33 is rather nice if you're a tall one. A little bit of wear, just like almost perfectly worn in, so this is pretty cool. We've got the hidden rivets back here, V-stitch, definitely from the 50s is my guess. Let's take a look. They show us the back. Yeah, it had the Jack Ron patch there, but no longer. Otherwise, a beautiful pair of jeans, no doubt. This one went for $1,500. And then for more representation across the denim spectrum, we have the Wrangler Bluebell Sanfordized zipper denim jacket, 50s, 60s era, size 42. This one looks incredible. Looks like it's hardly ever been worn. Maybe it's dead stock. I don't know. Let's see if they say if it's, they believe it's a one wash. Oh, let's missed it. Mint condition, no flaws. It's likely this is like either a one wash or very few washes. We have not seen one of these jackets on the list. You can see Wrangler sort of set themselves apart with these like gussets or like elastic waistband things to make them a bit more fitted. You just don't see them in this good a condition, that's for sure. So, incredible jacket. One of the more stylish jackets. We got the one pocket here too. Absolute beautiful specimen right here. This one sold for $1,500. Then we have another 1960s Levi's 501, 32 by 33, so an incredibly good size. A bit of wear, not much. The button has, or the tab has been sort of worn off. Otherwise, good condition. It looks beautiful. Hidden rivets, V-stitch. We're in the right era. Let's see. Otherwise, this condition is, pretty good. It's nothing crazy. It's also nothing we haven't seen before. There is somewhere. But this one, interestingly enough, went for $2,000. So pretty good deal, I would say, for both. Then at number 2, we have this absolute stunner of a Type 2. 1950s, 42-inch chest. Look how beautiful this one looks with the leather still intact. There is some wear in the arm, but otherwise looking really nice. It's got this like yellow paint or something on here. I'm not quite certain what that is, but other than those those defects, which are generally fairly aesthetically pleasing, we have the leather patch intact, so that's always going to help you out in terms of value. Not sure what the yellow buttons are about. Let's see. They say it's an earlier 1950s, but I would like to see the tab. It should be one-sided if it's earlier, but it may not be. It's hard to tell. They don't actually show that. But either way, stunner of a jacket right here. We have it going for $3,800. You can have all the weird denim you want, but the 1940s Type 1 will still reign supreme every time. Here we go with the 1940s 506 They seem to have pegged it down to 1946, which would be World War II era. So definitely people pay a premium for this stuff right here, and I see no reason to disagree. Absolutely beautiful. There's that one-sided tab. There's some patchwork here. It looks like there might be a pocket or something. I don't quite know. Maybe that's where it's been folded. There's definitely been some modifications on this thing, and they're pretty cool looking in my opinion. Let's take a look, see if they say anything about it. It looks like they have had cut sleeves at some point. Sleeves are now replaced with period correct selvage denim jeans. Sweet patchwork, older pairs, lots of holes. So that's interesting. So somebody turned it into a vest, and then somebody turned it back into a jacket. Typically, I would assume this would, do some serious damage to the value, but considering the age of this jacket being a wartime, a World War II era jacket, it definitely contributes to its value. This one sold for exactly what they asked for, $5,999.99. Congratulations.